Yo, what's going on? This is the NRW back with another infamous trailer reaction. I'm Kuya P. I'm joined by the cat that levels me up, Glenn Lawrence, and of course, the person that will hurt you if you look at her cross, Heather Hurt. How are you?
Oh, me. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm good.
I am also good. I will be crossing over.
You're leveling us up, Glenn. You're leveling us up.
There we go.
So y'all know how we do. We react to upcoming content coming our way. And one of the things coming our way that just for me came out of the blue, I did not know they were doing this, but it's a classic Christmas story that I've watched for many years, and they're doing a sequel. I did not know they were doing it. It's A Christmas Story Christmas. Heather, were you aware of this?
You know, I was and I wasn't. This is one of those things that like made its way into like the news and then kind of just poofed away. Like they did confirm there was going to be a sequel, and then there was nothing. I think they originally announced this in like 2017.
Oh wow.
Like a while ago.
Yeah. How about you, Glenn? Were you aware that they were doing a sequel to this film?
No idea.
Okay.
But that's a lot of Christmas in there.
So on the flip side, were either of you fans of the original A Christmas Story? Did you shoot your eyes out with a BB gun at all?
Dude, this is my favorite. I watch that every Christmas season. I love that movie.
So it's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic, dude. It's great, from the having Christmas dinner in a Chinese store to the leg lamp, licking the light pole, all of it, getting kicked in the face by Santa. Yo, put your eye out. Oh man, all good stuff.
How about you, Heather? Is it a classic for you in your household?
Well, you see, when you're not raised as a Christian, things are a little different in your household.
Yeah. So did this not affect? This wasn't one that you guys...
No, it wasn't until I got married and I moved in with my husband. I guess I technically moved in with him before we got married, but it was it's only a sin if God knows. It's Glenn's face.
It hit Glenn late.
I'm out the comedian here for a second. Either that or I'm just really confusing.
No, it's just I just wasn't expecting that. That was unexpected.
But I didn't watch it for the first time until that point. And the really funny thing is all I did was watch it with a whole bunch of Texans. And when you watch a movie about shooting yourself out, shooting your eye out, and you're in a household of Texans, you're like, it's just a whole bunch of talking and criticism. So
Okay. So all right, but so did you enjoy it when you finally watched it, or just it was okay? It's a cute movie. It's a cute movie. We watch it every year. It's one of those where it is on your list, period. So. All right. Well, let's see if this sequel will be added to our regular playlist every Christmas now. A Christmas Story Christmas. Here we go.
Oh, life moves fast. One day you're playing kick the can with kids named Flick and Schwartz.
I triple dog dare you!
And the next thing you know, you're a certified adult.
What?
Wow.
Dear old man.
Fragile.
He was the best.
Ralphie, promise me we're gonna make this a wonderful Christmas. That would make your father so happy.
I promise. What had I done? And now it was all up to me?
I suggest you start drinking and don't stop till New Year's.
Hey kids, who wants to go see Santa?
This is amazing. Incredible.
We will meet you right here when you're done.
Don't let him kick you in the face.
Huh?
It's the happy season.
Now in.
When it's just us decorating, it kind of feels like child labor.
Honey, it's not labor if we don't pay you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
There'll be much mistletoe.
My dad made this all look so easy.
That doesn't mean it was easy.
Most wonderful time of the year.
Schwartz, I triple dog dare you!
Oh, I got it now.
That's brutal.
It's the most wonderful time.
Slowly I could feel the Christmas ember beginning to glow again.
Okay. Interesting. Glenn Lawrence, you're up. What do you think?
You know, I didn't expect to see Ralphie older like that.
Yeah.
That was jarring. He's older than I thought. But I'm excited for it, although I feel like I'm excited out of nostalgia. I didn't see anything in the trailer that was like, oh my goodness, that looks hilarious. I got to see it. I'm more excited for the nostalgia, all the characters, and seeing it all again. I'm going to do a double header, make the wife watch the original, and then we'll watch the second one. It'll be a whole thing. I just got a flannel jacket. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to wear our robes probably. It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. The trailer didn't do much for me, but I'm already in because A Christmas Story, one of my favorite. That and It's a Wonderful Life, I got to watch every Christmas, and so this may be an addition to it. Hopefully, it doesn't ruin the first one for me, and it just adds to it.
I feel that. Heather, how about you?
I really have no idea what to think about this. I will say this one thing that kind of concerns me is I feel like you need to watch the first one. So if you were like me and you're not used to seeing, and you have never seen the first one before, or you're just not accustomed to the first one, something, or you haven't seen it in a while, it might be a good idea to rewatch the first one first. And if you're like my husband's family and you watch it on Christmas Day, that can kind of make it difficult. But it looks kind of goofy. It looks kind of cute, but it looks like it also completely plays on nostalgia. So you need to watch the first one first.
I definitely agree with the both of you. Wasn't like to Glenn's point, wasn't anything that is gravitating me towards it. It's purely nostalgia. That is what is gravitating me towards it. But there's nothing like outside of that, that's those extraneous factors with it. So and it did shook me with how Ralphie looked. Because he looks so different, but we all get older, and that is really wild. And it's a reminder.
Although he outkicked his coverage on his wife, okay, I was like, all right,
yeah, all right.
Not a couple I would like see in the wild, but I'm cool with it. I commend you, sir.
Yeah. So nothing. I don't think timeless that we can see as of yet that makes the original timeless. We know the moments in the OG one that is timeless. So hopefully this will have some. Hopefully it'll add to the plate. I do like sometimes going back to that well where we can see where these characters might have been now and going back to that to see that. But it would be cool if they added some elements, but I don't see anything extraneous yet.
It looks like they did it in the 70s or 80s. It looks like it's not necessarily in the now.
Yeah.
So.
But it looks cool. But nothing pulling me.
You got ghosts back behind you, Glenn?
I saw that too.
Some Christmas Pass.
That reminds me. I actually have a ghost story for you both, but we'll share that later. A recent ghost story in my house that is tripping us out. But anyway, that's all for now. We'll leave y'all on that. I have ghosts. Yes. A Christmas Story Christmas. We'll be checking it out. And, if it compels us to do a review, we may have one. You'll all have to see. So just subscribe, y'all, to the NRW. But first, Heather, how can the people check out everything you're all about and support you?
You can go and explain to me why Christmas is so important to people at Nerd is a Heather on Twitter and at Heather is a Nerd on Instagram and TikTok.
Yes. Love it. Glenn, how about you?
levelupcomedy.com. Level up across all your social medias. Glenn Levels Up on Twitter. Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook and IG.
There you go. And for me, it's the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG. And of course, here with Glenn and Heather and the whole squad at the NRW and Annual Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. Don't shoot your eyes out, people.
Woo!
There we go.
NRW